More importantly, Malcolm Wallace, who works for Lyndon Johnson, has left a 34-point match fingerprint in the sniper's nest.
You think he did it?
I think he did it. And I think 6 witnesses go to the Warren Commission and say they saw him, or a man who met his description, heavy-set, balding, glasses, in the window of the Texas School Book Depository in the minutes just before the shooting. That testimony is disregarded. And one witness, Richard Carr, who says he not only saw Wallace in the window, but saw him flee. There are 4 attempts on his life between then and 1978.
I was involved in this a lot. I knew Jim Garrison, the district attorney, who believed it was a conspiracy. I never heard the name Wallace. Where did this come from?
Wallace was a long-time convicted murderer, had been on the Johnson payroll, worked at the U.S. Agriculture Department and a patronage job under Johnson. I believe that it is Wallace who is the murderer, for example, of Henry Wallace, the agriculture agent who was investigating the Johnson-Billy Sol Estes investigation.
Is he in the Warren Commission report?
He was never questioned by the Warren Commission. They disregarded eyewitness testimony that places Wallace on the place because on the 6th floor. Because Wallace was a convicted murderer, his fingerprint file was available, and it matches a print other than Oswald's prints.
Why would that distinguished commission, and you're not going to tell me that Earl Warren was not a patriot, or Senator Russell, or Gerald Ford, why would they?
Because Lyndon Johnson lies to every one of them. Look at Earl Warren's memoirs. He says, Chief, I'm going to tell you the truth. It was done by the Russians. We must cover this up because it means Armageddon. It means World War III. Millions will die, so do it for your country. That's why I think Richard Russell says on the day of the signing, he says to Johnson on the phone, I don't believe a word of it. Johnson says, either do I. These learned men were conned by Johnson to think that they were covering up a Russian-Cuban conspiracy, and there's no evidence of that.
How do you think? Watch new episodes of Larry King Now, Monday through Thursday, on demand on Hulu and Aura.tv.